All right, guys, welcome to my channel. This one a very fast one. If you have not subscribed, click. All right. Do you know that you can actually go to other countries other than Canada and UK? Like, guy, you can go to another country. All right, let me just talk the what. Come on, what's the rush with this Canada, UK? See, they are nice countries, and they are nice countries, no doubt. They are very nice countries, but you know, I can understand it if you have lots of fun and you want to go to these countries, it's fine. But um this video is mainly for people who are like they are trying to hustle, they do like legit things, and they're trying to, go to abroad to study, especially maybe for their master's program. And then they have like very limited resources and they want to go to Canada. They're like, no, it's Canada, or if not Canada, it's Canada or nothing. I know it is good to dream big, but are you reading? Like, do you listen to news? Do you read laws? Do you read the conditions of where you're going to? Like, see, there are a lot of countries you can go to, and their qualification is as good as those ones you get from Canada, you get from UK, and the rest of it. And I'm trying to see, the truth is that no matter how you think their certificate is or whatever, if you are not comfortable enough to study, you won't even learn. See, the whole thing will not even make sense again. You understand? And no be the one way you go just reach there. Instead of you to concentrate on your studies, you they try to do different type of jobs so that you can pay your tuition fee. And the truth is that as a student, if you are not paying your fees, these countries are not lawless countries. All this, they are not lawless. It's not where anything goes. Number one, being a foreigner, you have to know that you're a foreigner. Number one, you know that your country where you can do some certain things and enjoy it as a right of a citizen. You are not a citizen. You're a foreigner. You're a guest. So, waiting you and a foreigner go do. Foreigner fee go scot free, you feel not go scot free, and that's just the sad reality of life. And the same thing is applicable in Nigeria. There are some certain things we say you go feel do and you go scot free. You way another person feel come to enough it go scot free. So that's how it is. It applies everywhere. You understand? Now, many of these countries, you actually do not know their regulations. I don't know, maybe you know or you do not know. Many of these countries, even as a student, some of these countries you can't even work if you have a student status. That's one. And some of these countries you can work, but for a limited number of time. Now, the way the system is designed, see, whatever you're doing, stop converting to naira. Yeah, stop converting like, the minimum wage is this. It's 1 million naira in naira. You are not lying. But when you get there, you earn Canadian dollar, you spend a Canadian dollar. You understand, Abby? So calculating in naira and earning in your head in Canadian dollar or in pounds or in euro does not change the responsibility or the bills that are waiting for you. Now, the difference between all these things is because, yeah, when you pay for these bills, you get the services and you are happy. That's just like the difference. It's not like these bills will not be paid. Now, the way their system is designed, especially if you're a student, now that 20 hours, for example, that apply to Canada till April, it's going to apply to Canada. I think now they can work full time, but you will just won't go. You know, if you meet them, because by the time you get admission, do visa related stuff, before you reach there, you don't stop. They've gone back to their 20 hours of work. So now that 20 hour is at most to help you. It's more like a palliative measure till you finish your studies. Like palliative measures, like maybe to help you with your feeding for the month, and at most help you to pay your accommodation fee. It is not designed to pay your tuition fee. And many of these Canadian tuition fee, even to Canadians, is expensive. And that's why even to Canadians, their money is even subsidized for them. and you will be international student, you pay times three of what these people are paying. So how do you think you just work and pay your school fees? Like, and that's why most time when you go there and you trust your African people, they would also put pressure on you. Because once you don't travel like this, they feel like, oh, they feel like that students, you be student for there, you know, fees and compare student for Nigeria. Yes, we know. But there are bills to pay. And this will actually, I know people, many Africans, who are in depression. See, when would they back home? If you don't know what in depression be, if you know, we know, if you know, we know they pay attention to mental health and all those things. But here, when you're here, it's a big deal. That's when it will dawn on you, say mental health day. So, in order to save yourself the whole stress, there are some countries you can go to. In fact, with the tuition fee alone of Canada schools or UK schools, you go take am, you go cover all your school fee for the whole masters wey you wan do, and you go still live fine. And if you can't be fortunate, you can't even see something to do. You like you won't. It may not give you everything that you want, but you will not be stressing yourself, you know, trying to kill yourself. So can this rush of Canada, UK, Canada, UK, can it stop? Yeah, I know that different people have different reasons for maybe going, but my like I said, this video is mainly for those people who have very limited resources. Sometimes some people like, Dominic, I want to go to Canada. I'm like, okay, Canada, okay, like how much is your budget? And your budget is not even enough to take flights, like something like that. But in as much as I understand, it is good to dream big, but again, set realistic goals. Don't do things that some of them will, after paying application fee, they stop, they now realize that they can't go further. Then that money is wasted. Something you should have channeled somewhere. So don't follow the bandwagon, like they talk about. Don't follow the bandwagon. Look for something that is realistic to you, something that that is that is realistic. That's just it. Something that is personalized. And I think that's just because, hey, my friend is this, my friend is that. See, the truth is that many people in these places do not tell you the truth. You see, many people just post fine picture. People don't post failure. That's one thing you should realize. People do not post failures. They don't post challenges. So if you're being carried away by the only things that you see, then you it's a problem. You understand? So if you're looking at traveling abroad for studies, there are other beautiful, good countries that you can study in. Not be this madness of Canada, UK is, come on, just too much. And Canada now, they don't they get housing problem. Even with your money, people will even get money, then get the money, they won't then get the money, they won't rent house, they know they see. Not not talk of you that you don't have money. How do you want to now see house? I just did this video now. I just read some things online. People, I learned people are stranded. Many people do not even have where to stay. And I imagine the kind of cold this winter will be cold. Now inside house we dey with inside house sef, heater no dey off, you dey on am 247. Going outside, you have to suit up, wear everything. Imagine people now living in places where there is no heater. How do you want them to survive? And maybe because of maybe shame and all those things, they will not also want to say it at home or something. And people will not post these things. That's just the simple truth. People will not post it. And then plus the pressure, you go open your Facebook, you open your WhatsApp or something, billing go enter. These things heap down on them. And that's just sometimes I see some of them snap. So in order not to find yourself in that situation, I beg, make your research. Yeah, it's good to want to jackpot and all those things, but no jump from fry pan to fire. That will be worse. Just take your time, calculate before you move. God no go shame us. So until then, namaste. Dzień dobry.